and welcome to YT Club, the place to be if you want to be more confident and creative with making your very own YouTube videos. I can't speak because this is like, it's a real YouTuber here. A real,
Hi everyone.
So many times I always like talk about other YouTubers in my videos, but now this is amazing because we have an amazing YouTuber here. She's got her own beauty brand. She is just, look at this face. She is just gorgeous. She is the one, the only Chanel.
Hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you for inviting me here. I actually have been wanting to do some more collaborations kind of in regards to things to do with motherhood. Yeah. And of course things to do with being a girl boss.
Exactly.
That's definitely the theme on my channel at the moment. Actually, we're talking about being a girl boss and owning it.
I like this, girl boss. And Chanel's also going to be on the Mum to Millionaire podcast, so click that card that comes up right now and you can listen to her. So if you want to find out more about Chanel, how she deals with being a mum and running a YouTube channel, make sure you listen to that in a few weeks' time. But the reason we've got Chanel here in YT Club is for us, like mere peasants who have YouTube channels and we enjoy doing it, but we are always stuck at kind of growing our subscriber base. Today we've got Chanel, and she, like, it's amazing. In the space of about 3 years, you've built up more than 200,000 subscribers. And I think when people talk about subscribers, we forget they're actually real people.
Yes, exactly. Who actually click subscribe.
Exactly.
And it's still, even after how long, it still feels like I'm still in my own little bubble.
Yeah.
Which is quite weird. Yeah.
But can you like give us some tips then on your whole YouTube journey and how you've actually got to this, because it is a big milestone. I think especially there's so many people with YouTube channels and we're like, oh, this one has 50,000, this one, but you are creating good content and you've worked hard to get past that 200,000 mark. So what do you think the key to your YouTube success has been?
Well, thank you. I feel that there's so many things that you can put into building a whole channel on YouTube. Number one is consistency. I have been consistent for 4 years. However, bear in mind, I had a year gap.
Yeah.
And that year gap was because of so much personal stuff in my life, which I've shared and stuff. And even with the personal stuff in my life, I was always knowing that I had to get back to YouTube. So I was making strategies and plans within that gap period as to if I come back, what is going to be my approach, what's going to be next. So that was a huge thing for me as well.
Do you think that was kind of a blessing in disguise as well, to be doing YouTube for like 2 years, being consistent? Was it weekly videos you were doing?
Yes, weekly videos. And before you know it, I mean, you're working on the project, but before you know it, it grows and grows and grows and grows. And I tell a lot of upcoming YouTubers to not be, concentrating on numbers and things like that. Because if I'm honest with you, I looked back and I'm like, damn, like this is what has grown within the space of, I don't know, a few months or a year or a couple of years. Yeah. So that's one of the things,
It's true, everyone is concentrating on that number. But at the same time, I also don't like to concentrate on my subscriber numbers, but I do believe that the more numbers you have, the more power you have in terms of working with brands. Is that true?
It is. However, I mean, it's not even just numbers. It is definitely content. Yeah. I think brands look out for content a lot, and they just want to work with somebody who is dedicated, who is professional, who has clarity in their imagery, and I think that's one main important thing as well. Of course, numbers plays a key role, but I feel that it's definitely a work in progress. You have to work bit by bit to grow your channel, and it can be frustrating at times when you're comparing yourself to others, which
a lot of people do.
We all do. And I'm not going to lie and sit down and say, oh my God, this person's gone way ahead of me. Not even in a malice type of way, but it's like, you kind of like, what about me? How
have they done that? And one thing I need to talk to you about as well that really annoyed me, a girl the other day I was talking to, she's like, oh, I've only got 50 subscribers. And I was like, but that's still 50 people.
It's something. It's 50 people.
Yeah.
It's 50
I think people.
people.
Are forgetting that. Let's go back to when you had that break. How did you reevaluate what you were doing on YouTube? Did you kind of look back at your old videos and think, right, I'm going to take the channel in this way? And what direction did you take your channel in?
I think what it is YouTube really catches on to trends.
Yeah.
And when a trend blows up, it blows up and then it fades away.
Yeah.
And I jumped on a trend which was a big thing. And I think at the time, I came on YouTube making videos for dark-skinned women.
Yeah.
It still is actually celebrated on YouTube, thank God. And all I want is for the black community on YouTube to keep on growing, okay? Or women of colour, all of us. I want us to keep on growing on YouTube. But there was a specific period where I think people kind of got used to or bored of those videos.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I need to think of a strategy to kind of still make my channel grow and engage with the audience who is already there, and of course bring more in. So I know a thing that is really big and which will always keep growing is lifestyle. So thinking of things about family, my child, my husband, pregnancies, things that honestly I would have never thought I would ever incorporate or talk about on my channel. But there was a point where I felt confident and quite happy to speak about it. And, you know, that's what I guess I worked on within that break. And said, you know what, I'm going to come back, not just as a makeup artist, because I have more to offer than just makeup. Okay,
so in terms of, growing, the video is all about how to get more. I just said, we're not talking about subscribers. We're like, how would you get 200,000 subscribers? But I think it is important for people to understand, number one, you've worked hard. Number two, you did have a break and you reevaluated your channel and took it in a different direction. So that probably, well, not probably, I think it did increase your subscribers a lot by bringing something else into the channel.
And I think as well, people missed me, if I'm honest.
Like,
my subscribers, no, for real, like everyone's like, 4 months is gone, 5 months is, where's Chanel? And I think as soon as I came back, it's like click, you know, everyone got in, and of course when everyone jumps in, everyone's like, what's going on over there? So new people coming. So
I love that. I really love that. It's like a big blessing in disguise, I think. Number three, you've obviously consistent, uploading videos once a week. Number four, there's so much value in this already. Hello. Number four, you jump on different trends.
Absolutely. Be open to try out different trends.
Is this still a trend? Because I've watched a lot of them, like get ready with me's or my day in the life or morning routines.
Get ready with me is like one of my popular videos.
Okay, so we've talked about consistency, the trends. Is there anything else that you can think of that you thought, that is how I've got a lot more subscribers?
I feel that I have definitely networked within the community as well. What is really good is for you to still kind of comment, because there's so much names that I specifically see. There's a specific name that I have been seen commenting on my channel for 4+ years.
Wow.
And I literally clicked her name the other day and her channel is amazing. I subscribed, I've been commenting.
That's a good tip,
Do you know what I mean? And I was saying that where I met you.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean,
do you know where I met you? The YouTube thing that I done, the talk, I saw another person and she was like, oh, I know I make good content, but nobody's watching. What am I meant to do? And I said, how is your interaction? Are you commenting? Say hello. And it's not things like, oh, come and watch my video or come and subscribe. It's a thing, oh, I love that. Oh, that looks beautiful. If it's every video, I promise you that content creator is going to keep on noticing that same person comment. And if you are making quality great videos, the person's going to subscribe. I feel like saying her name now because I want to give her a shout out. Her name is either Linda or Lydia Dinger.
Wow.
Amazing. I checked her channel and I actually commented, I said your channel is going to do so well.
Wow.
Because she had been commenting for years. I was like, who's this girl? And I just clicked it. I was like, what? You know, and there's many of it. It's not even just her. There's many people I've discovered.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that. Seriously, because a lot of people don't mention that tip, and I've found that tip works. Like, I've made it a rule now. Any YouTube video I'm watching, comment. Because if you've watched it,
yes, that's how I feel that I've grown as well.
Yeah. I'm going to cry. Pray to God. Pray to this lovely lady that she is nice and she's not like, I'm not recording that again. We've recorded this section now about 5 times now. This is no joke.
Even when I began YouTube, I was commenting constantly on people who I would like to say the pioneers of YouTube today, such as Patricia Bright. And,
we love a bit of Patricia Bright.
And so many massive YouTubers out there. Commenting on those videos got them perhaps to notice, hey,
who's
Chanel Boateng?
And
you see them on social media, you follow each other, and that's what's happened. You know, you follow them on social media. Before you know it, you're having lunch with them.
Right, before my camera stops recording again, we're going to do a quick fire round, and this is called Sharing is Caring. We can all be successful together.
Okay. I didn't get the jing.
What camera do you use?
I use a Canon 70D. It's a kit lens. So I think it's the 18 to 135mm.
Yeah, so just the lens that comes with the camera. Okay.
I am working on changing it though. Because I want more of a blurry background.
And what editing software do you use?
I use iMovie 11. Basic. AF.
Your favourite social media to push your YouTube videos?
My favourite social media has to be Instagram.
A secret tactic to grow your YouTube subscribers. And I think we've talked about loads in this. I think trends was a good one you mentioned.
Yes.
How do you stay consistent?
Oh, wow. Scheduling is one thing I do.
Okay.
I have so many ideas. I will have a month worth of videos in my head or on paper or at least done, ready to go out. It's really important.
I like that tip, scheduling. And finally, what is your biggest tip to someone wanting to start a YouTube channel today?
Oh, wow. You have to have an interesting name. It can be a cute, like quirky name like Sprinkle of Glitter, or it can be a very formal name like Shirley V and I, you know? It just depends on...
I think it's going back to that brand again, isn't it?
Going back to the brand and how you want to personalise everything that you're about.
I just need to do this. I need to squeeze this so much. Like, you do not understand watching this how many times we've had to record this. And this has never happened to this extent before. So I just need to say a massive thank you to Chanel for being patient, for understanding
it was really fun.
YouTube process. Finally, like, where can we see you? I'm going to link all your stuff below anyway. So.
I think I'm everywhere except from Periscope, as we just discussed.
Chanel, she needs to get on Periscope. If you want Chanel to start doing Periscope, write a comment below and like this video. Thank you so much, seriously, for coming on the show today. Amazing lady. So make sure you do subscribe to her right now.